And it's a drive now. Yeah, it should be in the stream chat right now. Yeah. Hello, welcome race fans to Secretary Sakata for round 5 of the Formula B season. I'm Preston Belmont, and joining me today is some guest commentator. Why don't you introduce yourself? Unfor- Unfortunately, Jack Cartwright isn't able to be here tonight. He had he had to attend a family reunion. We're live at the beautiful Secretary Sakote. Secretary Sakote. There's Sakote. Anyways, some recent events coming into the pit lane. During qualifying 2, Jay Mullins' car was caught in a fire that was believed to be caused by a leak in the fuel tank. The reports say that Mullins was able to make it. Was able to final. As he has at least two pit crew members had to be sent to the hospital. No, that's Formula A. Depending on who you ask, I've heard Gessler. I've heard Gessler might. I heard the factory Gessler team might have something in their hood that the others don't know about. They know something they don't know. Anyway, Parachi have dominated with both of their drivers taking the front row. Raymond Hawkins, who has won the last 2 races at Cariala and Monaco, so will start third at Jay Mullins. Start fourth, Joel Melrose. Winner at Bahrain. Starting fifth. Rena Hirose starting sixth. She needs to get her season back in the swing of things. Newcomb hasn't had a necessarily great season outside of Kyoko Miyama finishing second in Bahrain. Rose hasn't even scored a point this season, so a good run here could help with that. Could help elevate her season just a little bit. Starting seventh is Sean Angel, and our starting eighth is Hirose's teammate Kyoko Miyama. Starting ninth is Naomi Alneko. Starting 10th is Ike Wolf and the rest of you. They're signaling the drivers for race start. Drivers, good luck out there. As you can see, oh dear, looks like this. Looks like the grid has an incredibly out of order. And we're off. Entering turn 1. Looks like Sakamoto has come to an early lead. Into an early lead as Jay Mullins. Oh, he runs right entering. Oh. One driver off, that's Jay Hawkins, Raymond Hawkins. And that's beat Antonio Lorenzi. It's off a huge wreck entering the first set of S's. We got more pop. Huge wreck. Huge wreck. That's Naomi Aleko and Kyoko Miyama is involved. And Akio Matsumura. Huge hit, wouldn't you say? Oh, it looks like Sean Angel and Joe Melrose. We'll have to see what happened to him. Let's get a better angle at this. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm surprised that they haven't called. I'm surprised they haven't called the red flag yet. Looks like Miyama's able to drive away. It's Matsumura and Miyama going into the pits. Miyama's out. Meanwhile, up front, Sakamoto holds a comfortable lead over Jay Mullins. Hang on, just a second. Okay. There we go. As we got about. Oh no, it's just how I am. I just changing my voice settings on the voice activity instead of push to talk. Anyway. Let's see. See, I think that's where. So where it says video or like for settings, latency as in where's that in settings? Yeah, for latency, where's that in the settings or? Looks like Nikolaev is in the. Looks. Looks like Nikolaev's just into the pits and. What is going on? Have you tried refreshing or? Looks like we haven't missed much up and towards the front. Looks like Mullins has caught up to Sakamoto. Mm. Looks like Arose is trying to mount a challenge on Mullins. Isn't able to catch up. If you're fresh or miraculously, Akio Matsumura is able to continue on. Oh, we got trouble, more trouble in there. That's Shaw van der Kleef. It was running. That's Shaw van der Kleef. That's Naomi Alneko. Hard to do. She raced. I believe she raced in Fark a while back. I don't know. It looks like we got trouble with looks like Jamie Mills and the Fiam just scraping the wall. So look at how the wheels the car just didn't disintegrate immediately. Well, I've been hearing reports that that the designers have been experimenting with some new high strength low weight alloys that were used to fit the wishbones and whatnot. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was mainly a one-off. That's yeah, the Torpedo. Yeah, the only team that was able to hire him was Torpedo. Seemed to be pretty big loyalty in that within that team and Gaznier. Seems to be. Yeah, the last points paying position in 10th. Meanwhile, Kaz McKella is running P9. Yeah, the Master Sport Australia cars have been running really poorly so far this season. It's I'm starting to think it's kind of starting to show in our Australian division. Meanwhile, we haven't heard much from Duke Urbis, the lone Latvian team, as he's making a charge on Kevin De Vries on the KWGP. Oh, of course not. Oh, and here comes Mikhail mounting a charge on Lipa. Oh, looks like Mikhail is off, and luckily keeps the card going. Meanwhile, probably nothing much else has changed as Sakamoto continues to hold off Jay Mullins. Rena Hirose. Yeah, the top four are on the lead lap, and then there's Larry McAllister, a winner at Spain, running in fifth. Then Mullins' teammate Adrian Leroux. Or were you gonna say something? Adrian Leroux running sixth, just coming off of a podium finish at Cariala. He's had an up and down past couple of years. Last year drove for the very underwhelming Motorsports gang, having only scored 1 point. In the year before, he raced for a Hanmore, where he and the Zavala, was it? They were evenly matched. Anyway, see what we got in the back. Looks like Lorenzi and it's making a nice recovery as Emil Kirkland. And holding off the first position outside of the point standings as Sane Akiyama, the Higeshi, and on paper it looks like you'd think that on paper that the Higeshi cars would be able to recover from back of the grid at this kind of track. Looks like Akiyama's having a little bit of trouble. Having started 23rd. So, oh, what's this? Something is broken on McAllister. Hirose's gone off. Oh, what happened here? Oh, what happened here? Oh, wait, they didn't break down. I think they got together. Oh, Hirose blew up from third. Absolute heartbreak for the 9. Oh, that's not what either of them needed, wouldn't you say so? Third. Well, Hirose was running third and McAllister was running fifth. Yeah, Hirose really did not need this. McAllister was just an innocent bystander, as the incredibly slow Jay Berkeley's just now passed him. Oh, what happened? Oh, Kirkland is... Looks like Merriweather's heading into the pits. Let's see here. Oh, what's this? Just got in. Yeah. Oh, looks like the first round of pit stops are just started. This looks like the top four have stayed out. I think the Vries just got out. I think Matsumura is off cycle. Pericles and Jamie Wills. Hang on. Looks like. Looks like Lorenzi's off the pace, and Lorenzi, I think it just got passed by Akiyama. The attrition. There was a local caution in Sector 2 from the Hirose incident, and they're heading on lap 11, and I don't think Sakamoto. I think. Looks like they. Looks like they've cycled. Their cycle of pits. The first cycle of pit stops have just cycled out as Sakamoto leads with Jay Mullins and TK Wolf in the top three. Adrian LaRose moving up there.
Was Sakamoto leading to begin with, or they,
After turn one, yeah. After turn one, yeah.
Okay. So leading before pit stop.
Yep.
Well, even with pit stops, we've still got a pretty tight battle for that lead there.
Yeah, it looks like. Well, it looks like everything's spanned out as. Looks like Akiyama's trying to make a move on Scott Roush. Trying to make it stick. Sakamoto's off. Whoa, Akiyama nearly just wiped out the 23.
Scott Roush got very lucky.
Well, at least if you're under two wide, at least when you're under two abreast in that entering that corner, you will at least go off the track.
Yeah, all bets are off when that happens.
Well, we're now focused on Vita Antonio Lorenzi, the lead driver at Fiam. He's been showing some promise lately with that podium at Spain.
Akiyama fighting back.
Akiyama's trying again. Oh,
Got a faster car there for sure. Can they keep it on the road?
yeah, the Conoco back. Yeah, the teams that are using Conoco engines have proven to be very fast. If the Harachis and Newcombs were any indication, and oh, Akiyama's off again. So is Roush, and oh, that's close call with Lorenzi. Side by side engine.
Oh, that is not.
It's funny how. Looks like LaRose lost the shot. Looks like LaRose losing the top three as they begin to pull away.
Lorenzi really pounced on that opportunity there, but all three of them almost. Looks like it's probably not a good idea to set up a pass going into that chicane. We just saw Akiyama try it twice.
If she's able, if they're able to make it through the third time, I'll be very surprised.
I'm willing to believe we're gonna have something similar to that first lap disaster. They try it again.
Oh, speaking of the devil, Akiyama's trying it again. She able to. That was excellent car control from Akiyama.
These guys are going to. These guys are gonna get it sooner.
Well, this.
Akiyama's demonstrating excellent car control after getting herself into situations. She should.
Sorry, what? Yeah, you cut off a little bit. Well, in this league. Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, in this league, every point matters. They're fighting for every point that they possibly can. Yeah. You were saying?
Yeah, I was saying Akiyama's been showing excellent car controls in situations she shouldn't be getting herself into.
Well, it looks like Meriwether and McCullough are are battling for fifth. Both of those teams needed a good run like this as.
That's the move for fifth. Yes. But not able to pull it off.
The Vries seems to have run wide.
Yeah, getting a little ambitious trying to keep up with this.
Meanwhile, talk about hey, who just joined? Oh, hey, Ward, what are you up to?
But yeah, right now we got a Formula B race to call, dissect, and lap.
Yeah, I mean, what are the links in the stream channel? Me?
Where did those donuts on the front stretch come from? When did that happen?
Oh, that was from Q1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jamie Mills gun.
Ah, right, right.
Oh, this right, they could. If anything, we probably more focus on this battle here than the lead, because Sakamoto's pulling away.
Yeah, but not by too much. Uh, what happened with the battle between Roush and those two? I thought that was for seventh. Did somebody else come in and zoom by them when we weren't looking?
No, they're still battling. They're still, yeah, they're still battling for the all-important position of eighth.
Oh, okay.
Now it looks like they. Yeah. Yeah, Cooper probably done. Yeah, I done.
Well, ASCC's going to Daytona and Talladega, so you could bring Hornet high class.
Which one? Which color scheme? Manual or automatic?
Battle for second's getting interesting.
Yeah, it looks like Mullins is able to hold off TK Wolf. Got a career drive for Mullins after driving for the craptastic Fitzwater Brigade. The less said about that team, the better.
Wolf definitely took a swipe at second place. I would not be surprised to see him challenge again in the field.
Uh, I am. Yeah, yeah, he agreed to hop on board, and oh, it looks like Lipa's in the pits. Is this scheduled or?
I was asked to co-commentate, so I'm half-heartedly trying to be in character.
Oh, looks like the battle for fifth is. Looking back at the replay, is Tom Lipa and Kaz McCullough. Oh,
Did something happen to him? Or is that a routine stop? I suppose we're getting towards routine stops again.
yeah, yeah, something happened to Lipa. Fif-
Oh, we're getting too wide into that chicane. Yep, there he goes. And that's game over for him.
Yeah, that's a shame too. That team. Yeah, Sean Angel got caught up in the lap point incident. I haven't heard much from them for as far as next season's concerned. I've been hearing rumors about the Duke de Herbers team, and well, I've heard I've heard they might get significantly less funding next season. Either that, or they might be pulling out at season's end. Looks like Mullins is able to pull this decent amount of charge towards Sakamoto. Get only about a second and a half. About a second and a half, and looks like Sakamoto and Mullins are the top four are going into the pit. Second round of pit stops has just happened as McCullough at the free. Everybody's coming in.
Some of these guys can stretch for 1 or 2 laps, then they'll be able to even out just one. That's going to be interesting to see as we get towards the end.
Oh, looks like Pericles is off, and what happened to him? Oh, here. Why am I not surprised?
Another car embedded in the tire.
So this time he's able to. Oh, by the looks of it, this time he's able to keep it going. Keep the car going, and there goes McCall's off. McCall's out. So is the Vries. It's amazing. Well, looks like the battle for the last points paying position could be down to Vladimir Nikolaev and Leo and Murrow there. Yeah, prior to this season, we haven't heard much from Nikolaev since the ill-fated VSCC.
The less we talk about that, the better. Sorry.
Anyways, I don't know which. Yeah, I don't know which one was worse, that or Fitzwater, Australia. Either way, we got a good battle for the last points paying position in our hands. It's like Akiyama is in a hurry, hounding down the underneath Lorenzi as she clears him, entering.
Lucky on this been in a hurry this whole race.
Just goes to show you the power of those Conoco engines, and the strong form that Team Higeshi have shown, especially with Raymond Hawken. Well, he unfortunately isn't able to.
Nakayama's made this move in a much smarter place on the track.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sakamoto still holds the second lead over Jay Mullins. Only 15 drivers are still on the track. But things looks like Matsumura's back into the pits. Let's see here. Cycle through. It looks like Lorenzi might. No, wait. It's coming to Vries is not too far from Akiyama. Looks like Lorenzi's found some speed. Found some speed in that Fiat. Now trying to mount a charge on Akiyama. I probably wouldn't do that if I was him.
If he makes a move going into that chicane, this is going to get ugly.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Thought I saw something.
Oh, there's a car stopped.
Matsumura.
And another car off.
Matsumura has blown up. By the looks of it. I don't know what happened there, but... Oh, looks like Zika won't try to react to it. It slams into the tires. Oh, he was having such a great run. Oh, and off the same goes for Macau.
And he's done. Kella in 5th place off the road as well. That's going to shake things up here.
That's gonna promote Lareau up into the third as a double podium for Makari. Something that hasn't been seen in quite, I think, since I believe 2016.
That battle was off the last point spot a few laps ago. Just became a little less.
Oh no, Sakamoto has just blown up as... Oh no.
Oh no, that's both of those cars up in smoke in the span of a lap.
Sakamoto has led every lap up to this point. Heartbreak for the Hirachi team.
That's embarrassing.
Now it looks like the only Conoco powered the Conoco team has those Conoco engines that, while they are incredibly fast, they tend to be very unreliable. That's gonna relegate Jay Mullins in and Adrian Lareau up to the top 2 positions. Like I said in the pre-race show, Jay Mullins had a wild qualifying too as the fire broke out in the garage.
The man tried to interfere, but the man could not keep him down.
Mullins was okay, but at least 2 crew members were injured and had to be sent to the hospital for burns. Most likely for some, I think it was first degree or second degree burns. I could believe either one. 13-second lead over Lareau.
Looks like we've got a manufactured heartwarming story making here. Mullins trying to win in tribute to his injured, cooked crew members.
Now we've got a battle for the 9th position as the...
At least we had a battle for the 9th position. It's dried up a little off the road, but yeah, he's back in the points here after running off the road 3 times now.
It looks like Jamie Wills has made an excellent recovery, running in 9th. Looks like they're stuck. Like I see stuck behind the lap car of Jay Pericles.
This is going to be fun.
What is Pericles even doing?
Pericles must be colorblind because he's ignoring the blue flags being shoved in his face.
I played radio transmission from Jamie Wills, but yeah, best not to. McCall's in the pits. I think this might be scheduled. The only taker. The only take.
I think it's a little soon for routine pit stop. Our last round was lap 17 or 18 or so. I think something might be up to that 6. Unless they're off.
I think it was 12 at lap 12. think it was lap 12. I want to say that. I think either lap 9 or 10, maybe.
Yeah, I think the first run was around laps 8 to 10. Could be wrong.
Got anything to say, Woodard? Meanwhile, Akiyama has made a huge charge to P4 with Lorenzi. Oh, looks like LaRose had to get into the pits. I think Lorenzi might have gotten. I think Mullins has stayed out.
Mullins is just pulling away.
Like 12 cars are left.
Yeah, this has definitely been an expensive day for some of these teams. Our chassis suppliers are going to be coming away with a tiny profit after all.
Well, looks like the team boss at Hirachi was absolutely livid with what just happened. I think there have been some reports of him throwing some objects off of his table. Been banging his fist on the desk. Battle for second between Akiyama and De Vries. This could only end well. Oh, and Akiyama is off. I don't think she's gonna get too much damage out of it.
Oh, that was predictable. Akiyama's gone around. This could put the 7
To a podium position.
position to grab second.
No damage was done to Akiyama. Very lucky on their part. Meanwhile, up front, Jay Mullins has just put Kaz McCullough a lap down. Can't imagine how the Formula A race will turn out. If this is any indication.
Second place battle team, though.
Oh, looks like they both of them are coming into the pit lane as it looks like Scout Roush is staying out. Now, how about Scott Roush? Many people in the paddock have considered him to be the one that's carrying that team or carrying the team's weight after Jay Pericles' pretty lackluster performances on the track.
Yeah, Pericles has been getting in the way, but Roush has definitely been taking advantage of everyone's mistakes in front of him. He's probably not going to be second after a pit stop cycle left, but he could be stretching this field a bit.
I think the same could be said for Mullins.
Oh, Mullins hasn't pitted? No.
Nope.
He's about to go attempt to diss a lap down. Oh, that car is going off.
off the pace, especially compared to guys who just got out of the pit lane. Gunwood from the paddock. The Pericles is being under investigation. Erratic driving. Oh, looks like Kevin DeVries and Adrian Leroux are in a battle. Right behind Leroux, behind the gearbox of DeVries. It makes an effortless move. You think Mullins might be able to make a one stop or something, or I don't know if he's that crazy to make a run for it. Raises off. That's gonna bring Lorenzi in.
Freeze off. Debris nearly became debris.
Oh, and Lorenzi is.
Oh, where we go? Oh, that's a big, big hit.
Oh. Tough break.
Really gets bogged down in the sand.
Tough break for Lorenzi.
Tough break for Lorenzi, but it was that move. Apparently, could not have waited for the next couple of corners. If you try to make a move going down there, it's been thoroughly established that somebody is going to.
Severity may vary. Looks like Mullins or Roush are onto something. They still haven't pitted.
We won't stop it. Just trying to.
Really save as much fuel as possible. Now we're focused on the race leader, Jay Mullins. Looks like he's coming in. Mullins finally comes into the pit lane.
Is Roush going to follow?
Well, I don't know. He's about 23 seconds, 23 seconds behind, and by the looks of it, yes, he is. Meanwhile, Adrian.
Right.
Meanwhile, Adrian. Go ahead.
As our leaders are coming in just shy of 10 to go. Is that going to get them in the end?
Mullins has already made his way out.
Third and fourth have pitted, right?
Yeah, a while back. I think Mullins and Roush might be on a two-stopper in relatively safe position. Pericles is into the pits. As we just
Well, not like there's much. Not like there's much he can do with pit strategy to get him any much wins.
when someone is that far behind. Looks like a Bakari 1-2. As Leroux crosses the line and 14 Mullins has a 14-second lead over Leroux. Kevin DeVries running in third. It's the kind of run DeVries needed. As he and Hirose are the only ones who haven't scored all season.
Fortunately, they've got real estate around them, so there won't be anybody to interfere with that possible quite some time.
Oh, they managed to get Lorenzi back out. They managed to get Lorenzi fired back up.
Yeah, but he's well into the position now. But I don't think a little more attrition is out of the question before this is over.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, as looks like Mullins is going to catch up to Jay Pericles. I think McCollum might have gone a little off. How about a shout out to Akiyama? That's Sanai Akiyama. Started second to last. It's made it all the way back to fifth.
Yeah, but it could have been better had a couple of incidents not happened.
Wait, where's Leroux? Wait a minute, where is Leroux?
Oh. Oh. Is Leroux stuck in fifth?
I think yeah.
Yeah, he's right there. But he's made an extra stop.
I think you might have a tire go down. Either that, they've already showed up. Yeah, it looks like they.
Or trying to get past him there. Or just get the questionable fuel out of the way. And just put the hammer down the rest of the way.
It looks like Mullins has caught up to Pericles. It's just on the bumper of Pericles.
Again.
Mullins just cleared Pericles like he's the star of a bad racing movie.
Well, that's great.
Meanwhile, back in seventh, it looks like Emil Kirkland and Vladimir Nikolaev are battling for seventh. Team Foresight. Team Foresight cars have been. They've been showing some promise whenever attrition has been. Oh, looks like Kirkland's into the pits. So it's not just a. So LaRoe must have. I think LaRoe might have been onto something. Oh man, I feel good. Don't you just love the sound of neck cracking?
Air levels in as well. Got a few cars short of it.
Looks like Roush pitted. Looked like when that last cycle of pit stops, Roush got. Well, oh, it looks like they got several other takers. As Jamie Wills and those also came in. But Mullins putting Wills a lap down. DeVries is in the pits. Roush stays out. Akiyama's in as well. And either that was the sound of a police siren or an ambulance.
Sorry, what ambulance?
No. Yep, that's definitely sound of police. Passing by. Don't you just love it when that happens? Especially during a recording. Anyway.
It makes your content.
What do you think this is? Cops? Anyway.
Did Reed hit?
Yeah, so did Akiyama.
Okay. He didn't lose a whole lot of time to Roush.
Or LaRoe. I think they haven't gotten around to last yet. There it is.
Oh, alright. Scorings do.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like it jumped Akiyama. Now, where did this looks like pit strategy has played in the Roush's favor? Because normally that torpedo car wouldn't be anywhere near the podium. Again, if Pericles could do the same thing as Spain, you'll see. Well, looks like Mullins is able to about to catch to Emil Kirkland with about 4 laps to go. Shouldn't take Mullins too long for him to overtake Kirkland. Then again, it's still better than trying to have him overtake Pericles this race.
Mullins has to be careful about where he sets up his pass. If he is careful about where he sets it up, that just wouldn't be entertaining for the rest of us, would it?
And I think that's the fire truck just passing by. Yep.
I want to keep an eye on Mullins as he catches that lap tomorrow. Next time around. Version the dangerous chicane there.
It's because about that. Oh, he's underneath Kirkland. He's able to make a.
Well, not quite. He's interesting.
Oh, Mullins is off. Mullins is off. No. No. Heartbreak for the heartbreak for the Macari team.
Oh, let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, that's big. So, Mullins racing for the littlest burn victim. Can't keep it together. Run the lap cars.
Just 3 laps away from victory.
This is gonna put Scott Roush up front. Is Roush gonna hit?
If he managed to make this strategy work, you're looking at the beneficiary. I'd play Mullins' radio, but so much obscenities that the FCC wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, but the FCC is in America. We're in France, so let loose some say.
I can only imagine Mullins being frustrated with everything just fell apart. Meanwhile, I think Pericles might be able to get a point because of this.
Well, cut around long enough. Eventually, good things come your way.
Meanwhile, Adrian LaRoe is running second. I think this is his best he's run during his time in Formula B.
As we come to the last lap, let's see if Roush bypasses the pit.
And he does. think it was two-stop there. So takes the white flag. He could very well coast knowing that.
Last time I saw Scott Roush anywhere in a race car, that was at Rockford. He did have some speed, I believe. I don't remember if he made the main show. I don't think he did.
But
Someone else is going to have to verify that. But evidently, stock cars have not worked out for him.
uh,
Open wheel cars definitely would if his if he's got enough fuel.
I've heard them.
Scott Roush lost a couple seconds to second place on that last lap. He knows he's got to save.
Looks like a rose being held up by McCalla. Meanwhile, coming down to the final corner, Scott Roush representing Germany will take his first career victory. Is coming around the final corner. It will take his first career Formula B victory. Congratulations to that team. It finally pulled it off. Torpedo Autosport. It's a team winning. It's a race winning team here in Formula B. They come across the finish line. Now it looks like Pericles didn't have enough to bypass 10th. Laurel comes home second. Kevin DeVries third. Coming to the final stretch, Vladimir Nikolaev is gonna come home fourth. Another excellent run for the Foresight team. Oh, what happened to Akiyama? What's this? Looks like Leo Merriweather is gonna finish fifth. Something happened to Akiyama. Take a replay of that. Oh, think I know where this is going.
We need to catch up. Oh, that's some damage to the Akiyama. Let me guess. Was that chicane?
Yep. Look, Akiyama's able to coast it home to 8th. And Scott Roush just ran out of fuel.
Well, you know, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Now, Akiyama just hasn't gotten them. And yep, Scott Rouse just barely made that fuel let. But he picks up a win. The winning strategy being keeping the dueling to a minimum, especially around that chicane. Because I see very, very few cars have finished this race. And Jay Pericles was still denied points even after everything that happened.
That's it for this race. See you next time.
Yes,
Say bye.
this